Good evening! Welcome to, what is it, day 16 of Hollow Knight Lore and World Building Deep Dive. I'm producerBry. Let's check out our charms, shall we? We'll put on our wayward compass, our signature Dashmaster, sharp shadow, so we're cool like that. Nice black suit. Nailmaster's glory. Money collection tools, extra speed, grub song. Okay, last episode, we did not do lore. There was some lore mixed in, but we did our dream boss rush to get the final amount of essence. We've now collected pretty much all the essence in the game. Look at that. Okay, that means it is time for us to go to the seer and finally get some answers. Before we head that way though, we'll notice here, last time we came to town, we fought Bretta's dream version. Or yesterday, during yesterday's episode, we fought Bretta's dream version of Zote and defeated that dream. And we can now see from Bretta's face that her satisfaction in Zote has diminished slightly. Let's see what's in her mind. Oh, nope, this is Zote's thought. What are Bretta's? Great Prince, your words, are they repeating? Oh. Okay, let's head to the resting grounds and finally get some answers. Well, we've had lots of little answers, but we're gonna get some big answers. We've still got our friend, the stag here. Oh, actually, before we leave town, back to town, stag. Back to town. I'm sorry to make you run around, but we need to go back to town to see one more thing. We have now, we can see on the map, been to every single zone in the game. That means we've mapped out everything also. We should pay a quick little visit to the house of our friends Zelda and Cornifer. Look! Our friend Cornifer, just like us, he's been along with us our entire journey. We've completed the entire mapping of Hollow Nest. We've explored everything. So has Cornifer. So, completing his journey, he has returned home with his wife Zelda and is now having a nice good nap. What's Zelda got to say?
Bapanada.
Bapanada. Let's find out what she says.
Muma, Desiree?
Cornifer's home at last, but look at him, he's exhausted. He always does this, furiously charts a place, then collapses once he's done. He'll be sleeping for some time, I imagine, so even with him home, I'm still lost for company. But I do love the bug, even his faults. Seeing his passion for maps, it's something of an inspiration. Corny keeps asking me to join him on his adventures, and I've always declined. Maybe next time I should accept the offer. You do that, Zelda. You go with him, because you're also a ferocious warrior, and he could use the company, and he just wants to include you.
Okum Sanjo.
Oh, she said this. What are her thoughts now? Oh yes, I'm glad to put down my weapon. We've read that. So some good news. As we're nearing the end of the game, we have lost our friend Cloth, who sacrificed herself to save us. Quirrell came to save us and survived during an encounter. We also lost our friend Tizo, who didn't make it through the arena. And even though we've lost the heart of the Grey Maiden, Bretta, she does survive here in town, and unfortunately that means so has Zoe. And Elderbug's still here too. mixed success with who we've saved and adventured with here in Hallow Nest. Okay. Now, it's time for the big answers. Here we are in the resting grounds. What will the seer reveal to us? Okay, seer, it's time to tell us everything. Ah, Wielder, you've returned. Let me have a look at the dream nail. Yes, the time has come, the dream nail, and you as well, Wielder. It is time for you both to awaken. The essence you have collected, the hope that still remains in this old kingdom, pure potential. Let it course through you and into the dream nail. Hold it aloft, Wielder, and awaken. Collected awoken dream nail. The dream nail is upgraded. It can break into even the most protected mind. Aha, yes. No dream can hide itself from you now. You can peer into the darkest places. You just need to find the right crack. What will you do with such power, Wielder? Whose memories will you hunt down? Do as you wish. My promise is fulfilled. May the crimes of my tribe be washed away in time, like the rest of this kingdom's. Seer, what crimes did you commit? So much essence, so bright. You truly are the wielder my tribe has long dreamed of. Ah, yes, the seer being a moth is definitely attracted to the light. The folk of my tribe were born from a light. Light similar to the essence. Light similar to essence. Similar to that powerful blade, though much brighter still. They were content to bask in that light and honored it for a time. But another light appeared in the world, a worm that took the form of a king. How fickle my ancestors must have been. They forsook the light that spawned them, turned their backs to it, forgot it even. And so this kingdom was born from that betrayal, but the memories of that ancient light still lingered, hush whispers of faith, until all of Hallow Nest began to dream of that forgotten light. Ah, but what's done is done, and so am I. The wielder has at last appeared, and I have held the memories of my tribe for long enough. It is time for us to be forgotten too. Don't remember us, wielder. Don't honor us. We do not deserve it. Ah, I'm sorry. Light. Radiance. I remember you. The moths are the source of the secret cult that started the infection. They did it! They're the ones that caused this. They're the ones who did it. Goodbye, seer. As you wish, we will not remember you, due to your wishes. Now we know that down in this part of the map, right here, where we met the Moth Prophet, who was being overcome by infection, the Moth Prophet was preaching of the light blazing bright. And over here, with Bardoon, that the ancient large being, he mentioned that the light provides strength and unity, but that you lose your mind to it. The light that We now know that that light was the light that gave birth to the Moth tribe, just as the higher being Un gave birth to the Greenkin, just as the greater being Queen Vespa gave birth to the Beehive, just as the greater being, whatever one of the greater beings, one of the beasts here gave birth to the Deep Nest. All the ordered societies around Hallownest were born of higher beings, and the Moth tribe was born of a light. But they turned their backs on it and betrayed it for the king of Hallownest. And that light is causing the infection. Now it is time for us to find another little secret. We must descend now to the Colosseum. It also explains why in Hallownest the moths seem to be the most tied with dream magic. And Hallownest, as a civilization, we have found dream magic all over the place. And we now know, well, we can now infer that the dream magic that we see across at Hallownest was magic that the moths provided to Hallownest. They taught them the dream magic that we find all over the place here. We also now know that the giant moth statue that we found at the top of Hallownest is probably a representation of the moth higher being that spawned the Moth tribe. It is also fitting that the Moth tribe as a tribe fell into the behaviors that moths do. They instead of staying with their god, when another light came along, like moths to a flame, like moths to a light, they flew off to that other light. We have heard that the king of Hallownest was bright in visage to behold. Now we return to the Colosseum while we contemplate these thoughts. So when the king of Hallownest arrived here and created this new kingdom, as a bright being himself, he must have been really something. We also know that the light of his light has been referred to him and the White Lady, the Queen of Hallownest, appear to be pale, is what we've seen. The Queen Vespa referred to the people who caused whatever our situation as the night, as the pale beings. So I would imagine they mean without color. There's a crack here. Let's check what's up through here on the other side of the Colosseum. Oh yes, we're in the Grave of Ash again, in Kingdom's Edge, where the former King of Hallownest's original form continues to endlessly molt. And we can see in the molt that the molt is shiny and white and radiant. Like it just keeps shining. All these greater beings providing order to lower caste bugs. That was another thing that I don't remember who said it. Maybe it was Bardoon. Bardoon mentioned that the order of the light that offers unity, that the moths were born of, He mentioned that it provided a different type of order than what the King of Hallownest brought. The King of Hallownest brought a type of order of construction and laws and education and stuff like that. While the other light seems to provide, sort of like moths to a flame, just a kind of obsessive following. No mind to it, just follow the light. Just go where the light is. Mindless following the light. It also explains, it also sort of teaches us more about why the Moth people, the Moth tribe, are so in tune with the dream realms. Like the Moth tribe being born of it, they're probably born, their god, their light that they were born of is from a dream realm. And that's also why we've noticed when we find moth spirits, they're not confused about where they are as a dream state. Their physical state and their dream state seem to be synonymous. Oh my, we see here. Now we're here on the other side of the Colosseum. We can see, I'm not sure that these are roots, just decaying fibers of the old king's body glowing out here. We can also see here a cage that has fallen from above. Something is whispering down here. What could we be finding? Oop, we seem to have interrupted someone doing something. Oh, what's here? A king's idol. Oh, another one. We found a little hermit cave. And we found a bug obsessing over something shiny. Uh-oh. Wuss. Hey, bring me that shiny! Bring me the shiny! Oh! Bring me the shiny! Oh man, it's like Ninja Golem. Yes, we do see a whole bunch of masks from the Colosseum of Fools in here. We seem to see a loose fool in here. Pale Lurker, forgotten champion of the Colosseum, drawn away by strange obsessions. This odd creature is unaffected by and unaware of the disease drifting through the caverns. Its madness is all its own. Well, We've killed Gollum. Time to take his shiny precious. Oh, it's only a key. That... He's obsessed with a key? Oh dear. Well, now I feel bad. Okay, it wasn't a ring of power. That's unfortunate. Ooh! A totem of the ancient civilization. Looks like this might have been originally maybe an extension of the battle arena of the Colosseum that has fallen into disuse as people have moved into the section over here. We can see that there are indeed some artifacts from the Colosseum. There's chains holding this up. We do see that this is like constructed like arena kind of stuff. We do see lots of battle skulls all over the place here. We do see skulls all lined up there. We see cages strewn about here. So this looks to be like a disused Colosseum section. Hi. Goodbye. Now we have a simple key. Are we all fools? It is time to use our newly awakened nail to pry into the thoughts that do not want to be found from the darkest cracks. Where are we? City of Tears. Let's get out of here. We need a stag station. Hey, stop that. Okay, we found a stag station. It is time to return to the hidden station and attempt to penetrate the dream of that strange figure that remains outside the palace. Oh, we need a sip. We'll have a sip. We'll also need some new charms, I think. I think we'll need this. I'll need this. I'll need this. What else do we... Oh, and I need this. I could use Dash Master, but will that get me in trouble? Hard to say. I don't really need anything else. We'll use Dash Master. Where have you gone, dear king? Last time, we tried to penetrate into the dreams of this strange figure sitting here. It was encased by a protective dream shell. Now we can get through. Oh, look. Here is the same bridge that we originally found on the palace grounds. It is not. It is here, fully constructed. We can see an enormous towers in the background that we're approaching. And here is the figure with the dream. Ooh, he hits hard. Oh, we popped him. His armor has fallen off. Oh, and his inner core has fallen away and evaporated. Looks like this stuff was not wrecked palace, but was leftover rock face. Let's take a moment to look over. Look, we can finally see the palace. Here it is, the wings, the symbol of Hallownest, wings with a spiked crown and a door open waiting for us. Here we go. Well, everything in here, White Palace. We're seeing the dream particles that we are indeed in a dream state. And everything is... Even though the ground itself that we're standing on is black, it's being implied through the lighting and color scheme that everything in here is radiant and white. We see... Oh man, we're seeing a lot of stuff. We're seeing a lot of embroidered windows, walls. There's some magnificent white trees behind us now. There's some flying things. And we are now hearing, for the music, a light, sad orchestral rendition of the Hollow Knight theme. Wing mold, a fly-like construct formed of white shell and a dark liquid interior. Let's try putting on long nail just in case. There. Now we have a large nail in case we need to bounce off stuff. So far, well, this is a dream, alright. This is a little psychedelic. Okay, there's more of that gigantic white tree-like structure in the background, with pillars of the castle above us. The castle itself, woo, could be flying. Let's see what else we can find up here. There is a locked door, a locked tower. Let's continue on. Oh, and now we're starting to see... Look at this! We can see the plants in here, in the Dream Castle, are the white orbs of the flowers that generate in the Queen's Garden. Now you'll recall the Queen's Garden is a fusion of the powers of the White Lady and And so by the fusion of their two kind of clashing powers, it creates greenery, green flowers, because all of Un's creation is green stuff, but green flowers with white kind of nectar petal things in the middle. And here we can see, without the presence of Un, we can see just the pure white orbs that were in those flowers. We're also seeing more emblems of Hallownest here behind us. Oh! There goes some flying white things. Let's continue. What can we find? Oh, we're approaching an opening. Uh-oh. A little bit of lag on my controller. My battery might be dying. Hopefully I can beat this guy before it does. Oh! Apparently not. Okay, it sets us back at the bench, but that's okay. I'll swap the batteries on this controller and we will be good. Okay, we've got controller power. In case we're fighting in here more often, then we might not want so much nail stuff. We might want some of that and that. Or maybe... what's a 1-point wonder? Thorns, Dung Defender, Spore Shroom. Maybe the Dream Wielder. Maybe we can get Lauren here. Oh, this is much better controller responsiveness. Defend! Ooh! There he goes! Okay, we've got a new journal entry. King's Mold. Guard construct of Hallownest's palace and skilled wielder of a curved clawblade. Its heavy white armor protects a fragile body. They say the old king died long ago, but his influence echoes around us still. A creature like that. What did he desire? Ah, now we're starting to come across some furniture covered by tablecloths. This looks like the light beacon of the lighthouse that we found in the abyss. We are also seeing some of the windows up close that have more symbols of the king, which we now know that's the body of the king and his maw, but it's symbolized as a crown with a spike at the bottom, huh? We've activated a light. Oop. No! Oh, maybe we wanted to be back up there. I think we want to be up there. Oop. Did I equip Grub Song? I did. Okay. We cannot crystal dash here, can we? Maybe we do need to just go down. We did hit a switch. Let's see what we can find. Oh, look at this! Oh! There is a soul totem that is not constructed by the ancient civilization. This one is in the form of the king. Let's see if we can go up the tower now. Oh, we can. The light has opened the way. And now we're learning some dark secrets about the king. We're learning that the king has a strange fixation with spikes. This castle is not very inviting. Ah, we're on a new level where the furniture is all tableclothed and put away. We don't see anybody yet. Looks like no one's home. Okay, we are in a new room where the white light seems to be getting brighter. Oh, look at that. Yes, we can see white glowing radiant light as we ascend in the White Castle. There's another ornate detail of Hallow Nest. Oh, we found some people. Oh, they bow before us. We will wait, King. My king, all for us. These entities seem to see us as, they seem to be recognizing our, either they're recognizing our role as king, or they're recognizing us as something to be revered. These must be... We've seen some of these bugs strewn about the ancient basin, all white. As opposed to the rich, wealthy bugs of the wealthy districts which have reds, the ones that we found down here, which are designated as the Servant's Path, the ones that are down here are all white. So these may be the king's palace attendants and servants. King, your troubles, let us. Oh, they stop speaking and bow as we go by. My king, all for us. Oh, there's another room with what looks to be one of those light glowy things. Let's see what else we can find. There are buzzsaws in the palace. Is this what the Dream King dreams of? Oh my goodness. We didn't come here for Super Meat Boy. This seems unhealthy. This is not safe. Oh, there's some drapery down here. The king has laced his palace with death traps. Oh no. Oh. Oh no. No, why? Why is this so? No. Oh my goodness. Oh. No. No, 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 no. Oh dear. It continues. Oof. Oh man. Yee! Maybe I do want Dash Master. Down Mash would have been really good there. Nope! Oof. This is tricky. How do we get through this? No? Oh, do I just go over? Yeah. Nope. I don't like that it resets me 2 tables. Aha! Whew. No! Good grief. Oh, why has the king done this to us? Fortunately, we can get nearly infinite soul from these guys, and now these two. Oh no, there's a path there! No! Yeah! A button. Button is good. And a new light. This is still sealed. Oh, we see a gauge here. 1 light is on. We need 2. Oh, a bench. We now know we do want our Dash Master. We don't need this anymore. We don't need this. We'll use Dash Master instead. This will be helpful. The Dash Master's legacy shall continue. It's about time we got treated with some respect in this game. Oh, look, the switch is right there through that grate we need to get to. Okay. Is this where we came in? No, this is not where we came in. The dream changed while we were away. Oop. Something in my memory is clicking to do this. That was the wrong answer. Yeah! Oh! Aha! No! No! Okay. This isn't going too badly, but this is slightly horrific. Oh. Oh! Oh, come on! This is the kind of zone that could make you mad. What have we got over here? Ah, soul generation. We continue to ascend the castle. This is a terrible dream. I think I might have had that if I just kept going. Do I wait for them to go left or right? Oh, that way. Okay, okay, we're through. We're through. We're through that bit. Okay, more chainsaws. Oh! Oh, I was through! That's not fair. Oh! Whew, this is like Sweaty Palm Central over here. I am not a platforming master. I am not well suited to this. I know how to get through this. I missed this. I'm gonna hit this. I need to get just below it. In the gap. I'm still too high. Too low. Still too low. I wonder if I can dash through normal. Nope. Can I get under? Oh, no. Okay, that was close. Oh! Okay, okay, we're through. We're through. We're through that part. Just gotta wipe my hands now. Oh, it's everywhere. Is there a switch somewhere that turns off the buzzsaws? Because this would be wonderful. A wonderful place to enjoy if it wasn't for the buzzsaws. Oh no! I Better make sure we're not missing anything in here. There are actually some lore items in here that we want to get. If we can. I think there might be one below us, but I don't exactly want to jump down there. Only to lose all the progress that we got getting up here. Let's see what's over here. We will wait, King. Okay, we can hit that. I see stuff to the left. Is that like an alternative route? It looks like it's just chainsaws that way. I don't think that's the right way to find the lore things. Oh. Okay, no. It would have been that way. Okay, if we need to, we can always come back this way now. That's okay. Okay, we've hit the 2 lights. These charms seem pretty good. Arise! Ah! More spikes. Can you imagine, you're invited to the White Palace. You're finally, here in the palace. You get to dine, not in the presence of the king, but just in the palace, maybe for some reason, like high tea or something like that. And you're given, a nice seat and a table here on this balcony. And if you slip, you fall on spikes and you die. Yeah. High stress environment. Okay, here's a lore thing. Let us behold the path of pain. There's a seal here. To witness secrets sealed, one must endure the harshest punishment. We will come back to this another time, because this is like a bookmarked location. Whew! This is hard. Oh, a bench. Oh, glorious bench. Oh, glorious bench. Nope. Oh, can I jump? I think I can jump it in the little gap when it's... Maybe not. Oh, weak. Once I get to the other side of it, where do I go? No! I don't even see where I'm going with my footing. I do need to dash. I might need quick slash. Where's that bench? Is it just below? Yeah, it is. Okay. I need that. I think I need all these things. Oh. Oh, I'm up a thing! Oh! Okay, a promise, you guys, once we're through here, we're never, ever, ever doing this ever, 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 ever again. Do I go right, or do I go left? Or do I go... Where do I go? Where do you even go? I think I go right. Because the camera's panning that way. Oh my goodness. Oh. Why? Why, King? Ooh. We're doing okay, relatively. No, 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 no. Oh my goodness. Oh jeez. Oh golly gee willikers. Ugh! Nope. Can I get to the right of this? No, 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 no! Nee! Okay, see, that's not so bad. Nope. Okay, we're going up. We're still going up. We're still going up. Oh, man. Oh. You know, this would be a really beautiful place if it wasn't the chainsaws. Look at these pillars and walls and stuff. Okay. Nope. Where do I have to align my body with this thing? I need a little higher. That's too high. Too low. Too high. This might be it. Ooh, too far! I was through, but I didn't stop! Maybe too low? Yeah. Too low. Okay, this'll do it. No! I did it! Now on to more awful. There's a crack here. You know, I could go through all that, or I could just go through this hole. Yeah. No, not fast enough. Oh man, Dashmaster down is so cool. Yeah! We will wait, King. Well, now what? I think we just crystal dash blindly. Nope. No. Okay, I think I can do this. I think. Okay, I can't rebound off that. I've done this before. Ages ago. In the distant past. Haha! Oh! Okay! Okay. Okay, that was a thing. Now I just have to get through this simple buzzsaw to the left. Oh, it goes all the way up, huh? Where are we going up there? Okay. Yeah. Why? Why is it like this so? Professor! Oh my god, I did it. I did it. I'm above the thing. I'm above the thing. Oh my god. Yeesh. Yeesh. Now what? None of this opens? I think there's a secret somewhere along here. I think it's down and to the right. Nope. I think it's down here. I don't know how to get to it. No, I think it's in that wall. I think it's in that wall right there. Okay, I didn't hear anything cracking though when I hit it, so do I just need to go like all the way down? There it is! There it is! There it is! There is a secret. There's a secret down there. We need to get to it. Okay, I need to go a little further. Okay, okay, look at this. Okay, bookmark, secret, lore, secret, bookmarking, lore, secret. Okay, we are in a new section of the palace. Let's take a look. The artwork in here changes a little bit in the background, and we can see embroidered dark eggs in here. What else can we see in here? The music has stopped in here too. We don't get any dream thoughts from them. We're in like a bedrock cave of the palace here. So we are leaving the main palace grounds. And we're now in a dark tunnel. Now, in this dark tunnel that we're in here, leaving the sculpture of the castle here, we're entering in this substance. Look at this floor here. It's pure black and it's ribbed. This is a lot like, I don't remember where we last saw this. We're last in a tunnel like this either by the Mask Maker or by the Abyss, I think. This seems like Abyss stuff. I don't think it's Ancient Civilization stuff. Okay, we hear some whispers coming up on us. We can see what looks to be a giant pot with blackened goo along the rim. We see some shells hanging around the ceiling of the little flying things that we ricochet off of. Where are they? In our journal. Wing mold. A fly-like construct formed of white shell and dark liquid interior. We know dark liquid interior stuff is the abyss, because we've been down there. The bugs of Hallinus believed that their king would create this world and everything in it. For what purpose, I wonder? Were his subjects companions, or toys, or children? Such a mind seems unknowable. They say the old king died long ago, but his influence echoes around us still. A creature like that, what did he desire? So we're seeing more of these egg things here strewn about. And we're seeing also fragments of the shells for the guards. So we're seeing wing mold and king's mold parts strewn about here. We're seeing these dark black eggs. The fact that they're embroidered is just quite curious. A vat. A shelf. Here's some of the crowns. Oh! A glowing lord tablet. Let's see what it says. Void. Yours is the power opposed, but yours is potential. Eternity potential. Force that could deny time. Void. Harness shall be placed upon you. So, the king in this room, we've come across a secret lab. Let's look. Here's more shells. Harness shall be placed upon you. The power opposed. Potential. Eternity potential. Harness shall be placed upon you. Okay, so we see these white shells. We see, let's see. There's a cauldron. Another cauldron in the background. Another cauldron with a lid on top of it. A little thing here. More lamps, hanging things. Ah! Here, we can see a mold. A mold imprint. Look here, they've got more vats back here. And up here, something to pour from. We can see in the top of the mold is a little funnel thing to pour into. And the mold is pressed using dream magic material to hold for its shape. In the abyss, we found a thing that said void given form for the void tendrils. We see in here an attempt at shaping the void into a form that it can be pressed and then adorned with these white armor pieces. Void. Harness shall be placed upon you. So these are harnesses. They're impressing the void into a form and then placing harnesses on them. Let's continue. We're back in the palace. Where are we now? Okay, so I think there may have been obstacle courses that we just skipped by, which, thank goodness. No, thank you. Let's go this way. Oh, we're back on the other side. We're back here where we started when we jumped down to that little secret thing, so that's good. Oh, now we have to go up. Okay, now where do we go? Whoa! Ooh, it's getting, as we're ascending, it seems like the foreground and the glowing light is getting brighter and brighter. I can't see where we go from here. It looks like there's stuff going up. We may need to just dive off here and find a platform to land on. Okay, here's a platform to land on. Oh! Here is one of the king's molds. This one looks like the void is leaking out of it. And the music has stopped. Now is a good time to pause just a moment and refill our coffee and perhaps dry our hands from sweaty palm zone. Horrible sweaty palm zone. We are entering the end game. This stuff is definite content that speaks to you as difficult extra challenges to get past in order to get the secret goodies, you know? You have to get through this hard, ridiculous, challenging stuff in order to get to the goods. If you want the goods, if you really want to know what happened, you're gonna have to work for it, and they're making us work for it. Oh, look, here's another one that's it's either dead or it's just fallen apart. We do know when we were down in the abyss, when we arrived there, there was a giant light that was supposed to be kept on, that was not kept on. That may be a contributing factor to what happened here with these void beings that are falling apart. Oop, there's a platform to stand on. Wow, did I actually get through all of this stuff? Wow. I think we're through. I think we're through the White Palace. I think we're in the good stuff. Okay, here is a new secret chamber. What do we have in here? There looks to be a chest in here. A seat. And maybe a bassinet. We've got some nice little dinging music. We've got some very kind of xylophone dinging chimes of the same sound, the same music that we hear when we die and we come across our shade. We hear a spooky ghost music song. We can now hear a variant of that song done as a sweet little child's lullaby song. There actually, now that I look at it, there looks to be an imprint on this chair. And if I were to guess what this imprint is, I do not think this imprint is actually the king looking at it. It actually looks more like a twisting root structure, more like the White Lady. Could this be where Hornet was maybe raised? The White Lady said that the king had a dalliance with Hornet's mother, and that Hornet's time with her mother was very, very, very short, because Hornet's mother, whom we learned was Hera the Beast, had to become a dreamer. So perhaps maybe when Hornet was still an infant, maybe she was actually brought here to be raised. Maybe by the White Queen, because the White Queen said, the White Lady actually said she had an affection for the child. And this is the palace. The queen may have been here. This may have been the queen's chambers. Now let's ascend further to the peak of the White Palace, which I can't believe I've made it through this. I thought this was going to take me like 2 days, but we're doing very well here for getting through here. Okay, we have shot to the surface, the top of the palace. There are more fallen king's guards here. It's getting dark. Let's see what we find here. We have found the throne of Halonest, with, finally, an image of the king. Let's look around a little more. Ooh, as we enter this room, we can see dream seals taking place on the floor. We see some black void particles floating around here, and an eggshell and a powerful dream seal on this. No blazing kin. Only one light shall shine against the dark. No blazing kin. Only one light shall shine against the dark. The worm becomes beacon. Minds expanded to yield to devote. So the worm, the king, the former king, became a beacon, expanded the minds of the other bugs around here in order to get them to yield to it and to devote to it. Eternity and promise and charge in progeny cursed. Well, the progeny, okay, the offspring is cursed for eternity. Or a promise of eternity? This is not great writing. Eternity and promise and charge and progeny cursed. The no blazing kin, one light shall shine against the dark. So, that to me seems like hubris. We've found some dark. We found that there's actually many lights around here, and that some are brighter than others. And the Moth revealed that the Moth tribe was born from a light. And that when the Pale King came along, he had his own light. So, only one light shall shine against the dark. Perhaps the lights have to fight each other? No blazing kin. No relatives, huh? Not sure what that means. The worm becomes a beacon, minds expanded to yield to devote. That makes sense. Eternity and promise and charge and progeny cursed. Progeny cursed will eventually make sense. Eternity and promise. So, I think if you just reverse that to promise and charge and progeny cursed for eternity, that sentence starts to make sense. A promise for eternity and a charge in eternity. Curious thing here. Let's look at the throne now. We can now see when we found... We see more things. It's all adding up. When we were at the cast-off shell, we saw a dream seal upon an egg that the body had formed or cocooned itself into. That the entire body of the worm created a cocoon. He squeezed all of his essence in order to a being that looks like a king. But if you take the king, the king's face, and put it on its side, it still looks like that gaping worm's mouth. And so does the throne. We can see the spikes of what would have been the mouth of the original worm form. But we now see we also saw a seal around that egg of the thing that the worm poured his essence into, and now we see the form that he took when he popped out of that egg. This tiny little thing. But he is indeed very white and kind of shiny. However, we took the seal that was placed upon the shell. We are king now. We caused his former body to collapse in on itself when we broke the seal to take that brand. We've cast it on ourselves. We're now king, not him. So yes. And this is actually we're gonna call it for tonight's episode. We're gonna leave it here. We have broken into the White Palace, the Dream of the White Palace. Well, oh, the music stops. Does it not play more? Oh, fine. We had a little moment. It was nice. Will I do it again? Anyways, we've ascended. Yeah, nice big throne for us. We'll just sit here forever. Yes, for us. But we have now ascended the entire White Palace and discovered also that the king is dead. His secondary form, he poured his essence into a little eggshell. We now see what form that he poured himself into in order to walk amongst the bugs of Halonest in order to get them to worship him. But he's dead. The king's gone. He's dead. He has not survived this plague. Halonest will not last eternal. He has dropped something here for us. Let's see what we've got. We're gonna go a little longer. Collected the King's Soul. I was hoping that the music would keep playing on our throne, and that would have been a nice thing to just leave there. But since music doesn't keep going, we're gonna go. So we've now found that the two white fragments put together form something called the King's Soul. That the Queen had one, and the King had one. Soul of worm, soul of root, heart of void. Ah, the body that was containing the dream has collapsed. The hunter has left us a journal entry. Royal retainer, the most loyal and devout servants of the king. Ah, they are servants. Simple, weak creatures find strength by forming a hive and obeying a ruler. Such creatures become the arms and teeth and claws of their monarch. Ah, the hunter has some excellent insights into the order of the bugs that we found in this kingdom. That almost every single region has formed some sort of hive and have some sort of ruler that they become and that they serve towards. But the hunter, now we're getting some keen insight into the hunter. The hunter has no such thing. The hunter is a creature unto himself. He does not need a ruler. He does not need minions. So that's kind of a cool thing. Let us look at the... I can't believe I got through the White Palace in one go. That place took me... That place took me, with the first time I played this a year ago, that place took me 12 hours. Like, it was a nightmare. A total nightmare. King's Soul. Holy charm symbolizing a union between higher beings. The bearer will slowly absorb the limitless soul contained within. Opens the way to a birthplace. It opens the way to a birthplace. Well, we know where our birthplace is, don't we? When we arose from the abyss, a hornet told us it was the place of our birth. Let's get our standard charms here. We need, back to our standard charms, Dash Master, Sharp Shadow, Nail Master's Glory, Grub Song, and then we'll do some Sprint Master and some money gathering stuff. Oh, do I need this charm equipped in order to go to the birthplace? I don't know. I think I do. I think I do. I think I do. But we can fit that if we just take off this. There we go. We got 4 now. Oh, it takes 5? Ugh. Well, we don't need Grub Song if we've got this thing, because this thing generates limitless soul. So, look at our soul gauge now. It just keeps trickling up forever and ever and ever. There we are. So we've learned, we've found that the palace itself, it's also hard for us to know. We don't know, is this dream form in here a memory of the palace? Or was it the palace itself, like transferred? You know, like did he use magic to move the entire palace into the dream realm, like the Moth people? Or was the palace destroyed by something and only a memory of it remains? And in that memory we did find a remnant of the king. We also don't know, we know that that body of the king was dead, but when we were at the cast-off shell, that's a dead body too, that the king poured his entire essence into this smaller form that he came out of. Could his essence do something else from his second body? Could it transform into something else? And unfortunately, we will never know. We will never know. But for the form of the king, for this kingdom, he is gone. We return now to the abyss. We have full soul. It is time. We've learned that the Moth tribe started the thing that started the infection that has been plaguing this kingdom from the beginning. We have found the king, and now we must find out what happened with our birth. We must find out where we were born. The birthplace reveals itself to us. Let's find out now exactly where we came from. This isn't a birthplace. This is a tomb. We can now see that the ground up here, the very ground we walk upon here, is merely the top of a nearly endless pile of bodies. All with masks sharing our own. Our siblings are down here. I don't think this is catacombs. I just think that these tunnels, I think it's literally a deep, 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 deep stacking of bodies, and that there's merely small holes that have been dug out through here of the beings that... This is nothing as constructed as a catacomb. It's just a massive burial pile. Look how far down we go. Bodies, countless bodies. Even in the foreground. Probably as thick as the entire abyss chamber itself. Probably this wide. Just endlessly stacked bodies. We can hear a shiny. What could be down here? An arcane egg. Relic Seeker Lim will be thrilled with us. A remnant of the ancient civilization is all the way down here. Of course, this was probably originally their civilization. We are, you can see in the foreground, with the tatters around here. The tatters themselves are made of void, of the abyss. We are in pure abyss down here. Here is a little bit of a wall in the background. There are cracked, open structures all around us as well. Every once in a while. Right here, there's one. The abyss is thick down here. There's more black tendrils weaving around. Oh look, there's finally flooring. In the back we see another large open eggshell-like structure. There's a black shell here. It looks a lot like these arcane eggs. It's black. It's got black abyss oozing out of it. And it's cracked open. It is reflecting our own face upon it. Now we know that the King's Soul states that this opens the way to a birthplace. And we can see the very egg that we were hatched out of. Let's find what memories remain. No cost too great. We can see falling corpses and a rustling. We can see the hole that we've rustled out of. More bodies are falling from the ceiling, from above. Let's ascend. Let's also take a moment as we ascend to appreciate the dynamic music that will continually build as it responds to where we are. I'm going to be quiet while we ascend. No mind to think. No will to break. No voice to cry suffering. Born of God and void. You shall seal the blinding light that plagues their dreams. You are the vessel. You are the Hollow Knight. We have now remembered what has happened to us on our birth. And our charm, the King's Soul, has mutated. An emptiness that was hidden within, now unconstrained, unifies the void under the bearer's will. This charm is a part of its bearer and cannot be unequipped. The void spirits no longer attack. The abyss is now obedient to our will. We've now learned. Oh, hey, buddy. We've now learned that the king has used us. And indeed, all these bugs that look to be our siblings, to be created by the void in order to contain the plague, to be a vessel, to merely be a vessel for his use to contain the plague. We are the vessel. We also know we were all vessels, which is why when we fought in the ancient basin over here, we found an entity that looked just like us. That was a broken vessel. It was one of us that was broken. The Queen, the White Lady, told us, or implored us, to replace the vessel. That the vessel that was contained in the Forgotten Crossroads had weakened, and that the vessel required replacement. She would like us to be a replacement vessel to contain the plague. However, Monoman the Teacher and Hornet see an alternative. Instead of continuing the stasis that contains the plague, they would like us to instead face the source of the infection itself and end the stasis of the kingdom. I don't know about you, but I would rather not become a container for a plague. Let's arise out of the abyss and change our charms. We have one final thing to do in this dark place. Now that we have used our power as king and the power of the charm that we obtained called the King's Soul, we have used that power after confronting our birthplace and our confronting our birthplace, the void. We've used that power to unite the void with us. And now this tablet makes sense. Higher beings, these words are for you alone. Our pure vessel has ascended. Beyond lies only the refuse and regret of its creation. The refuse, as in the garbage. We were thrown out like garbage. And regret of its creation. We shall enter that place no longer. They created all of us just to make one vessel and threw the rest of us away. Now we know what the Dung Defender meant when he said that the king's methods in order to deal with the plague were cruel and still did not work. And we know also that the source of the plague is the Moth tribe's god, referred to as a light. Let's see what we got now. Got new charms. Oh no, we gotta do a thing. We can no longer unequip the Void Heart. This is now a part of us. We need extra HPs. Blue shiny extra HPs. Oh, look at that. I don't think our hornets are getting bigger, are they? We did see that the bug in the memory that we just saw, that we remembered, we saw that the bug that beat us by 4 seconds. We were beaten by 4 seconds. The bug that beat us to the top of the abyss has the same type of horns as the Hollow Knight, just smaller at the time. We have one more thing to attend to in this dark place. Oh no, did I already goof it up? We made it. We've got enough blues. Let's see what's in here. In the blue shell land. We see some dreamlight in here. And we're hearing crescendoing music similar to that that we found up in the Howling Peaks at Joni's Repose. We're seeing the blue butterfly plants, and in the abyss itself here, the abyss seems to be mutating from black to blue, and even has glowy liquidy parts here. Oh, there's a hole down below. That's gonna be hard to get up. We can see that the dream effects are increasing down here. And that they're blue. Could this be a dream? Oh, uh-oh. Could this be a dream of the abyss itself? Could this be a perversion of the... Well, maybe not the perversion, but a higher being's attempt at order at the abyss? A being, and a being of, and fellow being of the abyss that maybe creates a light? We see vines all over here now. In the background, blue vines. More of these flowers. And we're entering a glade. And deep in the background we can see a being, we can see something glowing. Something heaving. Perhaps alive. Perhaps a gigantic cocoon. Perhaps a face. There's no way to know. Lifeblood core. And that is the last charm. It contains a living core that bleeds precious lifeblood. When resting, the bear will gain a coating of lifeblood that protects from a large amount of damage. Ah! Up, up, up. Let's get our charms reset here. Ooh, you can get a lot of HP that way. Okay, we want Sharp Shadow, Dash Master, Nail Master's Glory. Oh, wait, no. Sprint Master, then Nail Master's Glory. Grubs. And Moneymakers. Did we get an extra charm notch from something? Did getting this give us an extra charm notch? Or do you get an extra charm notch just from collecting all the charms? Huh. It seems like we have a lot more charms now. Like we could do... Oh, I'm not using the compass. I gotta still equip the compass. And then the compass. There we go. There's something else we can do tonight before we close out tonight. And then we can go talk to the Queen. I'm glad I left this spot here. This would be a pain to come running back to. Oh, Cloth's body is still here. I'm so sad. Okay, so we were just in the White Palace. And you can see now how these little blublules on the ends of the flowers are like the kind of flora that we saw in the White Palace. That the presence of the White Lady in this place that was already inhabited by has mutated the dream of into something else. And that is what's causing the flowers of this place to grow the way that they are. We can actually now see, that the inside here, this place, that is black and has these hollowed out things, this black thing actually looks a lot like, oops, this looks like a carving of a black sphere of the abyss itself, but the White Lady inside is breaking out of it. We also know now, we can infer together now also, that, well, let's talk to the Queen first. Do I seem prisoner here? If so, it's not by any choice but my own. These bindings about me, I've chosen to erect. There is some shame I feel from my own part in the deed, and this method guarantees it cease. I still feel that urge, you see, I always will, a voracious desire to spread seeds upon the land, to propagate myself, to breed. That pulsing emptiness. Truly, it has been transformed by the revelations it found. She sees that we have now become fully attuned with the void. Does it feel anything? Triumph or hate? If it does, I cannot sense it. The fate of our kingdom, our hollow nest, that future belongs to you now. Well, I am king. She does not have much to tell us. And we did break the seals already. So, the Queen feels a deep shame for her part in the deed, for her breeding. Somewhere in all of this, we can infer that the king had an affair on the Queen with Hera the Beast for a bargain, for a deal, in order to give birth to Hornet, because Hera the Beast wanted to give birth to Hornet. We'll learn a little bit more of that tomorrow. And we look very similar to Hornet. We also know that we also know from the Abyss that the entities down there are our siblings, and that there's countless numbers of them that were created in order to be vessels. We also know from our soul containers, we know that the void, from when we attack the void or abyss creatures, They generate no soul. However, us as a character are able to focus soul. And the reason we are able to get focus soul is, unlike the creations in the White Palace that were molded into shapes out of void, we are the product. The Queen Vespa tells us our state of being are because of the product of the two pale beings, meaning the king and queen themselves gave birth to us. They propagated themselves and then left us down in the void to be seeped out, to be emptied out, to be hollowed out. Born of, Born of worm, the king, and root, the queen, and void. And that is what makes the Hollow Knight. That is what we are made out of. We were created as an egg and then left down in the abyss for the void, the abyss to seep into, to hollow us out and make it so we have access to powers of the king and queen, the ability to channel the soul we generate into healing is something that we inherited from our two parents. We also, from the ability to access soul, were able to get spells. The original spells that we got were the Vengeful Spirit and stuff like that, channeled the soul energy that we have access to. And then throughout our course of the game, we have upgraded, we have mutated our spells in order to be made of the abyss substance itself that we are from, to make it more in tune with ourselves. So we are a combination of all of those things. We also now know from Nailmaster Sheo and Orgrim, the Dung Defender, from his dream the other night, we know that one of the 5 great knights of Hallownest was named Drya, who was an extremely fierce warrior. And from the Dung Defender's dream, we could and his poo statues, we can see the shape of her head, and it is indeed this warrior here that has fallen defending the queen from the Mantis tribe. The queen has told us that she has bound herself out of shame in order to prevent herself from breathing anymore, and so she has contained herself in one of these giant eggs made of abyssal structure in order to seep at her power. That leaves very little left to do in the game, other than a couple bonus quests. But there is one final thing to do, and that is to confront the light that was left by the Moth tribe. We must go now. We must visit this structure and find out the last pieces of the puzzle. We gotta get out of here, though. Oh, the Queen's Gardens are not fun. Thorns everywhere. Ah, yes, here. Though once our lands, a pale being lays claim to the caverns ahead. It may appear benevolent, but it does not share our dream. And this is left by about the formation of the greenery, and that is what they mean about the queen inhibiting the gardens and changing the flowers there. It is a different kind of world there. We must now return to Dirtmouth. We must examine the Temple of the Black Egg, which you guys will remember was one of the first place we met our friend Coral. Just go up now. We are not done with the Hunter's Journal. That's bonus stuff. Now all the mysteries are revealed to us. We know what these soul totems are when we come across them. We know that these cute mossy people that I keep slaughtering worship the giant slug bean found at the Lake of Un. But they themselves are also susceptible to the infection. We know that the infection also causes beans to swell, which and increase with power, which is why these mossy, gooey-filled mosskin that we've come across are stronger than the other ones. Okay. We're almost out of here. We're almost in the, Oh yeah, there's one of the birds now. Time to go into the infected crossroads. We can see the infection spreading through into here, too. We are just in the nick of time, as the infection is getting pretty severe. It is so severe. Oops. We better check on our grub friends. Since this is probably the last time we'll be able to go through here, we should get some fanfare from our grub friends that we saved before we go. Where have our grubs gone? Really? What have you done? Did the old grub eat the other grubs? That's inappropriate. Happy, happy, happy. The elder grub has eaten all the grubs we saved. We can hear them. This game never ceases to disappoint, does it? How could you? How could you? He did. He did. He ate them. Where is this new thing that I just unlocked? Furious Vengefly. The infection that passes from creature to creature gains strength and courage, but it would also seem to enslave the will. Would you make such a bargain? So, here we go. Into the Temple of the Black Egg, the source of the infection. The place where where we know the Hollow Knight is. Hornet is here!
La fenu venido.
The path is opened. One way or another, an end awaits inside. I won't be joining you in this. That space is built to sustain your legs. Its bindings would drain me were I to join. Don't be so surprised. I'd not risk my own life in your attempt, though if the moment presents, I'll aid if I'm able.
Hakana sagamos.
Ghost of Hallowness, you possess the strength to enact an end of your choosing. Would you supplant our birth-cursed sibling? Or would you transcend it? Ah! Hornet knew the whole time. Hornet is our half-sister. And the Hollow Knight within the vessel is our older brother. By 4 seconds.
Hakana sagamos.
Could it achieve that impossible thing? Should it? We'll make one attempt. Okay. We're walking into a black... So we can see, actually, outside here, that this structure is a gigantic black construct of the abyss. It is this giant black egg is made of abyss. So it's basically a giant void. Maybe kind of like a physical black hole in a way. Though black holes are like full of stuff, this is just like emptiness. And we can also see now that we're inside here in the door, we can see that the infection is oozing out. We also see some glowing white particles. We can see some pustules of the infection along in here in the foreground, though it is dark. There's black and white bubbles. Ah, we see now. It's sealing magic is in place. Oh, we see it along the ground now. We can see layers and layers upon seals are in place here. Okay, we don't need these. Maybe I want thorns? I don't know if I want thorns. I don't know if I'm gonna have much chance for Nails Master's Glory in there. I think I need to do without this, and I think I need to do this. This looks good. Are you ready, Vale? Are you ready to see Vessel? Though bound, you shall know the state of the world. Hollowness will be whole again. Okay, we've got 104% completion. Oh yes, there's the infection. The music is getting tense. We see some construction, some carvings of the room in here. We can see they're carved into... Oh, we are now sealed in. There he is. There's our older brother, the Vessel, the Hollow Knight. The seal magic is still strong, holding him in place. He's chained with dream seals along the chains themselves. We cannot get his dreams here. There's only one way we're going to be able to access him. And we need to break the seals immediately around him. There's a seal on the door itself to keep the battle contained within. The Hollow Knight! He's been entombed too long. He's weakened. The infection is oozing out of him. He's trying to kill himself. He's trying to help us. The infection is oozing out. Hornet!
Get the!
Hornet's held him in place so we can access his dream. We can see the dreamland around us. We can see some white flowers, whatever that means. We can see in the background a giant bright light, and we can see the infection is emanating from that light. It is the Moth God. The Radiance. Oop. Ooh, it's hit. It stings. The abyss! The abyss is rising! She's trying to escape! Oh, it's... we might not make it. We got close. Actually, that was pretty close. Maybe one more try. That was really close. I do not need this. Not at all. Unfortunately, we do have to beat the Hollow Knight again, but he is kind of a pushover. Round two! No preamble here. Ooh! Oh! I'm doing worse. That's okay. We gave it 2 good tries. We'll start out tomorrow. We'll start out tomorrow with just starting the Radiance, and we'll see what we can do. Tomorrow will be a Radiance battle, but we know now the story up to now. It all adds together. We know now that the Moth God is the source of the infection, and that we must beat the snot out of her. So that's what we'll do tomorrow. Tomorrow we're gonna beat up a Radiance. Radiance tomorrow. Radiance tomorrow. But everything's now tied up. We got a nice big, nice neat little package. There is a secret thing, though, for us to do. There's a bonus thing. We got an extra key that I'm going to go unlock now. We're now going to take a side path off of Lore and just unlock a new zone. What does she say? Oh, she says the same thing. Oh, so slow now. We're gonna go... Going into overtime. Overtime. Double overtime. We gotta go to... I feel like the King's Station is closer than the Queen's storeroom. Or the city storeroom. There's definitely a lot of extra stuff for us to do. We've still got to deliver some flowers for one of the 5 legendary knights, Zamir. So flower delivery, that's good. That'll be fun. That'll give us an extra shell too, and you know, with some of these fights, the way they go, that might be the shell, the 1 extra hit point bar that lets us win. So if Radiance gives us... Maybe before I start Radiance, maybe I'll do some flower running tomorrow. That's what I'll do. I'll do flower running tomorrow, and then I'll do Radiance. If it helps the Radiance fight. Oh, look! In the black vault above, through its sacrifice, hollowness lasts eternal. But it doesn't. But it doesn't. We now see the image of the Hollow Knight that we just faced, and then a statue of the 3 dreamers around it. Though the statues are all in the shape of Lurien the Watcher, we now know the other bugs were quite different in shape. I am suspecting that the kingdom may have some sort of form of bug racism. Oh, we have a last arcane egg to get up to Relic Seeker Len. Well, not give, so we're not doing this for free.
Oh, Paul.
He said that no one has ever had 2 arcane eggs, and we're gonna sell him a 3rd. A 3rd arcane egg? You're an exceptional explorer to have found so many. An egg is a perfect protective form. In Hallownest, we use stone journals or tablets, or text engraved atop. These eggs are far more secure. Their records are stored within. In fear of damaging the eggs, I'm only able to access the outer layer, but it's clear those in the distant past could somehow access information stored even deeper within. If only I could find a way to do so. Just think of the discoveries to be made.
Helmadilka.
Here we go. Down we go. Into the sewer. A cocoon chained with a simple lock. Use simple key? Let's look at this first. Looks like a coffin. It's all chained up. Ooh, a live bug was in there the entire time? Someone forgot their safety word. Collected. The God Tuner, an item created by the developers in order to give online content producers endless amount of boss rush stuff. This is a big bug. It's kind of gross looking, other than its mask. Blasphemy! Rank blasphemy! Thou crawler! Thou cringer! Thou smallest of small! By what right dost thou trespass here, in this home of the gods? Shrivel away and be gone! Be gone! We are in a new dream. It's all golden, so we're seeing some golden dream material here. And we're seeing some columns with leaves and embroidery. Oh my, it's very Greek. God home. Very Greek. She did forget the safe word. Oh my, we've got some fellow pleasure seekers here. A bridge. Seek power. Oh, they're all over the place here. What else have we got in here? Ooh, a sauna! Let's see. Let's do heavy blow. This could be good. I can always change it later. A bridge. Our mind a sea. Our mind a sea. Is this gonna make me... Oh yeah, this generates some soul, alright. Seeker of gods. Hall of Gods. We've missed some. Let's see now everything that we did. Ooh, the Hive Knight. I love that guy. Nosk. Do not love that guy. Ah, the Collector. We now know that the Collector was a crazy abyss creature. Oh. I wait, weapon in hand, within the Colosseum. Ugh. Is this regular Grim? Oh yeah, that was a cool fight. This empty god stands at a Pantheon's peak. I await you at Pantheon's peak. I hone my craft at Pantheon's peak. Together we stand at Pantheon's peak. Ah, the Dream Warriors. Something doesn't seem right here. There is a rapping. There's a rapping as though someone tapping. There is a rapping as though someone is tapping upon my chamber door. Something is trying to get through the wall. It's so. Woo, 2 of them. It's so hell. It's Zote forever. I think I don't need that, or oh no, I do want that. I do want the strength. I think I need this, and then this, and then yeah, that just. Oh no, maybe Sharp Shadow is good, but I think maybe this. That looks good. Ugh! The fat ones suck! Oh, he's doing his own theme music? I'm so glad we're unconscious for all of this. And that is that. This will be fun. This will be fun stuff to do in the future. Okay, Vale, do you think tomorrow we should go straight for the Radiance, or should we try to do the Flower Quest stuff first? I mean, I was closer to the Radiance than I really thought I would be. Like, on 2 tries? I know some stuff that really helps with that fight, too, that I could gear for. Oh, you know, I'm realizing because of this, I can't do the flower stuff until later. So I think tomorrow we'll start with the Radiance, and we'll just do the Radiance as much as we can. Because I think we can do it. We can do it. We can do it. We can definitely do it. Yeah, we can do it. It's a long fight, but we can do it. We got, what was it? One of the attempts we got are actually really close. We got to where we were on the moving platforms. I think that was the 3rd attempt. I'll look at the footage, but like, that's literally like 90% of the way there with the Radiance. Well, the thing about the flower is after I move it, it's gonna make some bonus stuff substantially harder. So I don't want to move it until I have to move it. And some of the stuff that I need to do some of that God Home stuff first. So I think tomorrow, we'll be able to just take on the Radiance. I think we can do it. There's one other item that I can get, which is our eccentric crazy charm lover, Salubra, has a final item that she will sell us since we collected all the charms, but it ruins listening to music sitting on benches. Ruins it. I suppose you don't need to sit on the benches when you listen to the music, though. Where is she? Where are we? Man, platforming around feels so easy compared, after doing the White Palace, everything seems like cake. Oh! There's one last thing to do tonight. One last special thing to do tonight. We'll go to Salubra, we will do that. But there is one special thing that goes along with it. We will go to forgotten crossroads. Oh, look, the infection has sealed up the tunnel. We have to go the long way. Oh good, we can get down here. Oh man, look at it all. Infection everywhere. Oh! That guy surprised me.
Petra Misubo.
My blessing. A special blessing from me to you. You've earned it. My dear, a blessing for you. With your excessive patronage and those startling good looks, you have more than earned it. No! We've received Salubra's blessing, a boon bestowed upon by charm lover Salubra. Those blessed are followed by beauty and love. Yes, I hope my blessing brings you everything you desire. Don't be a stranger, sweetums. Goodness, you've gone about all my lovely charms. What a stunning, colorful collection you've amassed. You're even more attractive, bug, clad in all those wonderful, sparkling things. I may have nothing more to give, but you must come back and visit from time to time. Such a dashing figure frequenting my store. I bet the whole village is jealous.
Mariba Uso. Petra Misubo.
Well, now we need to change our charms. Oh dear. We've got a ghost stalker now. Why do you do this, Team Cherry? You cruel madman. Madness. But she does fill up our soul when we sit down. Okay, now for tonight's epilogue. It's not the end of the game, but for a special epilogue. Yeah, she's with us forever. I don't know how I feel about that. We come to the Blue Lake. When we met Quirrell here in the City of Tears, he mentioned how he noticed that it was always raining in the City of Tears and that there must be a gigantic water source somewhere nearby causing that storing all the water that causes the rain in the city. And Quirrell says before he leaves the kingdom, he would like to see the source of that water. And here he is. And this is... We'll talk to him. And this is where we will be here tonight.
Go namane churo.
We'll notice Quirrell sounds much older now. Again we meet, my short friend. Here at last I feel at peace. Twice I've seen this world, and though my surface may have stripped the first experience from me, I'm thankful I could witness its beauty again. Hallownest is a vast and wondrous thing, but with as many wonders as it holds, I've seen none quite as so intriguing as you. Ha! My flattery returns only to silent stoicism. I like that. I like that very much. Incredible. To live an age, yet remember so little, perhaps I should be thankful. All tragedy erased, I see only wonders. Quirrell has been so great, so thoughtful along our journey, and this is where we will call it tonight. We are going to have a sit with our friend Quirrell, who we've journeyed with throughout our entire adventures along Hollow Knight, and we can just sit and have a moment with a friend that we shared an adventure with before he sets off to retirement. And that was it. That's tonight. Man, we learned all the things. We learned all the things. Tomorrow we will start right off at the Radiance. Well, the Hollow Knight. We'll just take on the Radiance straight on, and it'll be non-stop Radiance fighting. And it's kind of cool end of the battle, but I hope it's not too much of a spoiler to say we will win, and it's not great for the Radiance when we do. Any questions on the ridiculousness that we came across tonight? Who'd have thought? I had no idea we'd get so far. I didn't think we'd get past the White Vat Palace, but we did, and I just had to keep going once we had that groove. I had to keep going. Otherwise, I will see you all tomorrow at the regular time. I'm producer Bry. Good night.